Really tragic story occurring not far from where we're recording this, actually. An 18-year-old woman who was shot by a school safety officer near a high school in Long Beach is going to be taken off of life support by her family within 24 hours. This woman is Mona Rodriguez, mother of a 5-month-old boy. So I want to tell you about what resulted in her being shot. She was reportedly in a physical altercation with a 15-year-old student outside of a coffee bean when the school safety officer saw the fight from a safety vehicle and intervened. Rodriguez got into a vehicle which began driving away, and the school safety officer shot at the car as it drove away. Now, one of those who was in the car is the boyfriend of Mona Rodriguez, Rafael Chowdhury, who said, "I just want justice for my girl, my baby mama, my love of my life that I can't get back ever again. I don't know what to do with my 5-month-old son." But he did give details on what actually happened, and it's just as terrible as this description so far would imply. Chowdhury said he was the driver of the car that was shot at by the school safety officer. Rodriguez was in the passenger seat when she was shot. Chowdhury's 16-year-old brother was in the back seat. Chowdhury said the officer had warned Rodriguez and the girl he would pepper spray them if they didn't stop fighting. But he says they did stop, and the officer made no further warnings before opening fire. Again, not with pepper spray, with a firearm. Chowdhury says, "All we did is we got in the car and left. He never told us to stop anytime soon, and the way he shot us, it wasn't right. One of the 2 bullets fired in the car struck Rodriguez in the back of her head." And so this is a school safety officer who, by the way, they have guns. I know, I see people in the chat. We were shocked to find out that some of them do have guns. None of the people in the car were armed. The fight that the school safety officer witnessed was not between people who were armed. The fight had already ended, and they were driving away. But people with guns use their guns. That's what they do. And so this woman is likely to lose her life within 24 hours as a result of this. Bridget, what are your thoughts?
It's just heartbreaking. And I think the things that you were raising are so apt. Even the idea that school safety officers would be armed, the idea that he would be breaking up a fight that's not happening at school, it's happening at a different location, and that he would fire into a car of people who were driving away. The situation sounds like it was pretty much de-escalated. I don't know in what world a safety officer thinks firing into a car of people driving away is a safe move.
Yeah, and like I guess we're doing this too. So this person is being identified as a school safety officer. I would describe this person as a murderer. You're just out in open. People had an incident. One's leaving. And you murdered one of those people. That's it. You weren't stopping any crimes. You weren't saving a life. You're not a police officer. By the way, while Long Beach's school safety officers wear a uniform and carry a firearm, they're not sworn peace officers and are not required to have previous law enforcement experience. Although in my personal experience, that would only make it more likely that they would end up shooting someone. And so you're just a person with a gun that decided to shoot someone, as far as I can tell. And right now, that person is on paid administrative leave. That's consequences for you. By the way, the family of Mona Rodriguez does have a GoFundMe. If you search for it, Help the Rodriguez Family, you can find that. We can put up a screenshot and you can see, obviously, there's a lot of costs associated with this, a devastating story. That's what it is.
For more political news breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/thedamagereport. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.